Home Show.
Rosemary from Clear Lake City, Texas has a question about duct allergies.
Yeah, Tom, her doctor wants them cleaned. Rosemary writes, my allergist says I need to have my ducts cleaned, but I can't find a company that has reasonable rates and good reviews. She wants to know, what's the difference between a flex duct and a metal duct? If it turns out, she wonders, Tom, if I have flex ducts, would a good alternative plan be to take out each of the registers out of the room, take them outside, clean them, dry them, then put them back in? What say you?
Well, this is a perfect example of people overstepping their realm of knowledge. I see this a lot, and I don't mean to be mean. The doctor he's doing this because he thinks he's giving the right information. Duct cleaning is not going to help Rosemary at all. There's nothing that's going to bother her allergies when it comes to duct cleaning. But people get inundated with propaganda, commercials, internet, and this is the reason she's not finding any good reviews or anything, because it's something that just doesn't need to be done. And that came and went a long time ago. And so when an allergist says, hey, he's talking about your body, he should talk about the body. When it gets to the house, that's when they need to back off and let the other experts take over there. And I don't think there's anything that duct cleaning is going to help this lady, Rosemary, do. I would not recommend it. I know about it. I'm going to explain the difference between the ducts in a minute. But my recommendation is he means well. It's not going to help you. Don't go down that road. And just probably don't mention it to him, and deal with your allergies with him. And there's other things you can do, but not duct cleaning. Now, Flex Duct is it's a mylar coated duct that's silver in color in most cases. It's like a slinky. Everybody can relate to that. And it's a one-piece ductwork that's got plastic or some kind of mylar now on the inside. The old plastic ones, they fell apart over time, and they did not hold up as well. But you don't want to run anything down those ducts because it tears up that interior layer of plastic, exposing the insulation, which is not going to be good for you to be breathing. So if it's flex duct and it's like a big shiny slinky, don't touch it. If it's metal duct, which is really rare except in older homes or homes that, like my home has metal duct, but that's because I requested it when I rebuilt it. But as far as that goes, they don't need to be cleaned either, because in a way they're self-cleaning. Now, they will dump anything that's in there into your room, and so you need to clean your room. But if you have a duct issue, what you should do is when you have your checkup every year, make sure they go through the ducts, they do a static air pressure test, they visually look at everything, make sure there's no holes or break. I found a break in my ductwork not too long ago that I'm getting fixed this week that I had to temporarily tape up. Because sometimes somebody will bump into it, huh?
In your house?
Yes. Somebody had bumped into it and didn't realize that down the line there was a break. They moved it enough to give a little bit of hole, and I just happened to be up there because I like to hang out in my attic. It's beautiful. You should see it.
But you should see it.
I found it.
Tom's attic is cleaner than most restaurants. But.
People are impressed. But anyway, Absolute Comfort Air is coming out and replacing and rerouting a duct for me next week, actually, so nobody will ever touch it again. But that's where you have a problem. Now, thirdly, cleaning the registers, and we'll do this quick, taking those down and cleaning them, of course, they get dirty. You should do it. I do mine. I do a couple every weekend. I'm constantly, some you'll find dirtier than others, but you constantly need to take them down once in a while and clean. You don't leave something up there blowing air through there and having any kind of dirt get caught in there for 10, 20 years without cleaning it. You wouldn't do that to a plate you eat off of. You certainly don't want to do that with your air's running through your house. So go ahead and clean those up and put them back as Charlie looks around. And, it's not what you see, it's what's behind it, by the way. And vacuum it all out and clean it out nice. That's okay. That's fine. But don't get a big duct cleaning company in there, and it's not going to help you. So there are probably other things you should be doing, but not that. Mm-hmm. If you do have an issue where you're sitting, where you're sleeping, look at the HEPA filters. They're a great air filter that can go ahead and clean the air as long as you're breathing it out of the filter. And I don't mean putting a mask on your face. I just keep it in the location you're sitting. That helps a lot of people. And I've helped a lot of people with allergy problems associated to a home, but it's not going to be duct cleaning. Clean the registers, Charlie. Hire someone to clean the registers, Charlie.
New Year's resolution.
Yes.
Which means I'll write it down, and in June I'll forget about it. All right.
Yes.
If you have a question, no, but it's a good point, Tom. It's only because I've sat next to you for so long that I've heard Tom give this advice many times about the problems at the register, not in your ducts, and that's really what you want to tend to, because the ducts are not going to. It's not the problem. And just like you can't use your air conditioner for an air filter for your house, it's not its function.
That's right. You're absolutely right. The filter is to keep the dirt in your house out of your air conditioner, so your air conditioner doesn't break down. So it's an opposite thing.
Yeah, we have a media filter now, and so we don't have to do.
Oh, good for you. Yeah.
And that does a marvelous job of keeping that thing clean. All right, we want to get you to help us help others by sending your question to us. How's that? That's hands in the middle, boys and girls. Go visit HomeShowRadio.com. Oh, not that one. This one. Go visit HomeShowRadio.com. Fill out that Ask Tom form and send it in. If you're curious, by the way, you go to HomeShowRadio.com. What I was showing you here a minute ago is this is our where you can find all of our Home Show pros. Like Tom mentioned, Absolute Comfort Air. They're all located right there on our homepage. So that explains why I hit the wrong button. But anyway, happy to help you out. We'll post an answer every day to HomeShowRadio.com, our Facebook page, and our YouTube channel. If you're watching these on YouTube, by the way, you'd really help us out if you give them a thumbs up. Appreciate that.